Hey, Jaylen,
Hey,
this is
what's
Sherrod
up?
Blakely, Comcast Sportsnet. Jaylen, could you just talk
Oh,
about how this came about as far as you being on this team, and just take us through the process of how it came about and why you wanted to be a part of this?
I'm really not sure how it came about, but I'm just happy to be here. They invited me, asked me to participate here in the event in South Africa, and I jumped on it. I was super excited, brought my family here, and so
Yeah. Hey, Jaylen, we've seen videos of you working out and doing lots of different stuff this summer. Every player talks about wanting to improve their overall game, but can you pinpoint maybe one or two areas where in this short time you've seen growth in your game that you hopefully will be able to put on display this season?
yeah, for sure put in a lot of work this year, and I for sure think it's going to pay off. I think I'm a same player, but just a better player, a smarter player, and now a more experienced player. Now being my second year, so I'm excited for the next year. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm excited to show it. I think it's going to be applicable, especially to the team that I play on. It's going to be easy just because I'm playing with a lot of good players.
Are there one or two areas of your game, though, that you really feel good about as far as areas you really made strides in the off season, though?
I think scoring the ball. I think I really made scoring the ball. I think I really made strides in scoring on different levels, not just simplified to catch and shoot. I think I've gotten better in my arsenal, and I think defensively I've improved as well. Just getting stronger, getting faster, more explosive, bigger. I think all that helps you be a better. Just being a better athlete helps you be a better defender, a better basketball player. So I think that's helped me out a lot. And then just getting up and down and playing, more experience, more confidence, and just more experience, everything. I'm just happy to be in a position where I'm able to just play this game for a living. It's truly a blessing. For me, repaying the game is just by putting in work.
Jaylen, Tom Westerholm with Mass Live. How much has versatility been a focus for you in everything that you're working on this off season?
I mean, it's been a lot. Versatility is like one of the things our team is like built on. So for me, just showing my versatility and working on that is just helping our team.
Jaylen, this is John Deaton from OrlandoMagic.com. Can you just talk about Bismarck Biombo? He's from the Congo. People talk about over there. He's like a celebrity. He's like a politician. Have you had much interaction with seeing the kids interact with him?
Yeah, for sure. I sat next to Bismack in the reception, the initial reception, and we were talking a little bit, and then he was like, where he's from, not too far, probably like 3 or 4 hours away, and how he likes coming around and stuff like that. He's a great guy, high character guy, in my opinion, and out here he's that guy out here. So I'm just happy talking to him, spending some time with him, bouncing some ideas around, and he's done a lot for this country. He's going to continue to do a lot.
Awesome. Thank you.
Jaylen, Scott from the Providence Journal. It looked like in Summer League you were playing a lot of, positionless guards and kind of playing kind of that 1-2 position. I know you guys are doing the positionless basketball thing, but it seemed like you were kind of playing a lot more backcourt and it's a point of attack as opposed to some of the 3-4 stuff you did last year. Was that by design, and how do you think that that will help improve your overall game if you can guard point guards and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was by design. I think that's exactly what we pinpointed in coming in, just trying to get better at different aspects of my game and use Summer League for pretty much what it's worth, just coming out trying to get better. So that's a part of my game that I wanted to get better at, and it's a part of my game I still have to get better at. I still have things there's still nuances to that side of the game that I'm still working on. So being a ball handler, creating for others, running the team, being a leader, that type of stuff is going to help me in the long run, and that's the type of stuff I was trying to excel at and work on in Summer League.
Jaylen, Gary Watts from Boston Globe. You carry yourself, and you're a Renaissance man. What's it like to be in? I don't know if you've been asked earlier. What's it like to be in Africa? Are you sort of overwhelmed by being there? What's it been like to be in the motherland?
Man, it feels great. There's like a lot of perceptions of what Africa looks like or what it is, and it's completely different from what I thought it would be. You know, it's kind of similar to back home. If you ask me, I feel at home. Like at first, when we first arrived, like it's buildings everywhere. It's a beautiful city. It's branding, it's marketing, everything that you can imagine is just similar. It's just to back home. It just I felt like I was just in like outside of a city. I felt like I was like in Augusta, Georgia, or something, rather than being all the way halfway across the world. But it's a beautiful city, beautiful country, and I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
What did it feel like when you like walked off the plane and you set foot in Africa? I mean, I could only imagine kind of the emotions that. I mean, that's a feeling probably like no other.
To be honest, I really couldn't stop smiling. Like I couldn't stop smiling for some reason. Just all the people, like I was just waving at people excessively, just smiling. And so I probably came off probably a little bit weird to some of the custom people, but you know, I was happy to be here.
Jaylen, it's been an interesting summer for you off the court. You organized that meeting with the young guys at Top Golf just to bring some of the under 21 guys together at Summer League, and you've shown the desire to kind of be more active amongst the players. And then this trip, I mean, this is something. I mean, can you kind of capsulize so far off the court?
I can't yet because it's not over. I still have some stuff I got going on in the summertime, but I can't really capitalize now. But I still got some stuff going on. CJ McCollum's over here bothering me right now, by the way. But still got some stuff going on in this summer, but I can give you a synopsis when it's over.
Jaylen, what's been the most surprising aspect of your experience there so far?
Surprising. I don't know. I didn't have any expectations of what to expect coming here. I just kind of came here with an empty slate, just like hoping to see what was Africa about, et cetera, what South Africa was going to look like. I didn't really have any expectations, so I wasn't really surprised. But I was pleased with a lot of different things that I've seen here, and a lot of the stereotypes or et cetera don't apply to Johannesburg, South Africa.
I mean, you've read up on the history of the country. Is it just surprising that it's become so accepting, you know, and that you said it's like being in Augusta?
It kind of, I mean, Augusta might be like a hyperbole or it doesn't feel like how people depict Africa is supposed to be. That's what I was meaning when I said that. It's like it feels like a city, you know. It feels like a regular city where they have everything. Just a lot more black people. To be honest, that's what it feels like. It feels like a regular city. It feels like kind of like home.
And when you see the kids, I mean, I don't know if you're doing some of those workshops and some of those like skills camps. I mean, they seem eager to learn the game, and they seem really. I mean, there's a whole generation out there that want to learn NBA basketball.
Yeah, I know, man. It was a pleasure working with these kids. Like, what's crazy, I think we're here. I'm here, or we're here to kind of help them. But ironically, they've helped me a lot. You know, just how they approach their opportunity. You know, even no matter what, you know, they just come out, have a lot of energy, you know, super locked in. And just ready to, they just come with a high level of energy and eagerness to just get better and learn the game, in which I have that same drive in me, but they have it to a whole nother level, and it just gave me a whole nother appreciation for the game, you know, another appreciation for the talent level, because, you know, some of these kids are really talented with less opportunities, but the game of basketball presents so much, and it's so universal that it touches every corner, and now they have opportunity to show their game and show who they are just through the game. It's just a blessing to be here.
This is kind of what you envision, though, your NBA experience. I mean, doing things like this off the court. It seems like this is what you want to do more than just ball. I mean, you're balling, but you seem like this is something, the kind of things you had in mind.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I stood. And I stood this, well, I don't know if Isaiah came up with this, but I got this quote from Isaiah Thomas on our team He says if I might misquote this. He says if I go down in history, or if I am just known as, when I die, if I'm just known as a good basketball player, then I didn't do my job. I failed as a human being, and I think that's the things that Isaiah on our team says a lot, and I think he lives by that. So that's something I kind of held myself to the same standard. And if you just remember me for being a good basketball player, I didn't do enough while I was here.
Jaylen, this is Sherrod Blakely again. Jaylen, how much do you think about that type of stuff, throughout the course of the summer, during the season, when you look at a lot of the things that are happening, in the United States as far as relationships between different cultures, different ethnicities, things like that? How much do you think about your role beyond just being a basketball player?
To be honest, it's my driving force. I actually think about it a lot. It's what keeps me going. Just using the game to influence, not only my community, just to spread light on a lot of different things that athletes have a voice to do. So, it crosses my mind a lot. So, just being here and seeing a different perspective and seeing things here kind of changes your perspective as you look back at home and see what's going on there. People are a lot more deprived and a lot more poor here than they are in America, but yet they don't seem to be bothered by it or complain about it. They actually kind of seem like they were happy in a sense, which they should be. But it was just interesting to see that, where I'm from or et cetera. It's just different perspectives.
Jaylen, now that Jason's changed his number, have you guys figured out a new nickname for the two of you?
We have not, and I told Jason, man, we got to keep it, bro. We got to keep it. But Jason said, he wanted 0. And what's crazy, I wore 0 in college too, but it's all good. I'm not tripping. 7. I told myself I was gonna wear 7 in the NBA, and Jason and then Jason was like, man, let me get it. So I was like, man, you got it. So man, we'll come up with some. We'll figure it out, but we just gotta give it some time. We'll figure it out.
Jaylen, this is one more from Gary. Have you kept in touch with your parents at all? Are they excited to hear about your experience there? That has to be kind of I'm sure that your mom's extremely proud and eager to learn or find out what you're up to out there.
Well, my mom is here with me. That's one of the people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom is here with me, so she's enjoying. This is both of our first time going to Africa, so I wanted to share that experience with my mom, and I brought her right with me.
That has to be even more. You have to share that experience more to be with your mom, and you guys can learn together.
Yeah, for sure. Experience it together. I think that'll be a great experience for the both of us.